Hey guys, welcome to Laura Makes Crochet. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful unisex mesh crochet shirt. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. I made use of a 1 strand regular and a 3.0mm hook. So we are going to start by making a slip knot. And after making a slip knot, we are going to do chains. And the width of my shirt was 25 centimeter, so I made a total of 180 chains, and that is what was equivalent to 25 centimeter. I'm done with making the chain, so 25 inches, not centimeter, and I measured it, and it's 25 inches without stretching, and then when I stretch it, it stretches over to 26. So we are going to start now. Chain 2, insert your hook on the third chain. So it's a little bit difficult because of the size of the pin, so I had to change it. Insert your hook on the third stitch, yarn over and make a double crochet in each stitch. And to make a double crochet, what are you going to do? You just yarn over, insert your yarn over and pull through two, and yarn over and pull through the remaining two. So this is what we are going to be doing for round 2. After making the chain stitch, you continue with double crochet until you reach the end of the chain. I'll see you at when I reach the end of the chain. So I'm approaching the end of the chain and still continue my double crochet on the last chain. So after making my double crochet, this is what it looks like after making your double crochet. You are going to chain 3 and turn your work. Now we're going to start with the mesh row. So you yarn over and insert your hook on that very first stitch and make a double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook again on the second stitch and make a double crochet. Then chain 1, skip 1 stitch and insert on the next one. Make 2 double crochet again, chain 1, skip 1 and insert your and make another 2 double crochet. So that's basically the pattern we are going to be doing for this round 2. Until we reach the end, we are going to skip 1, chain, make 2 double crochets and chain 1, then skip 1 again, make 2 double crochet and chain 1. I will see you at the end of round 2. And I've reached the end. As you can see, it's left with only 2 stitches. So I've chained 1 and I'm going to insert my hook and make 1 double crochet and make the second one on the last stitch, and that's all. And this is what row 2 looks like. Then after that, I'm going to now chain 2 and turn my work. Now for this round 3, I'm going to insert 1 double crochet in each stitch, and for every space that we had where we skipped 1, I'm going to put 1 double crochet inside. So now we have gotten to the space, I'm going to insert 1 double crochet inside the space, then continue with 1 double crochet on each stitch until I reach the end. So that's basically all for round 3. You insert your hook and make 1 double crochet on each stitch, and on every space you made, you insert your hook and make another 1 double crochet. So 1 double crochet all through on each stitch. I'm going to see you at the end of round 3. So when we reach the end, we are going to chain 2 and turn your work. You are basically going to repeat row 2 and row 3 over again. In row 2, you are going to make 2 double crochets starting from the first stitch, 1 on the first stitch, 1 on the second stitch, chain 1, skip the third stitch, make another 2 double crochet on the fourth and the fifth stitch, chain 1, skip the sixth stitch, make another 2 double crochet. Then for row 3, you are just going to put 1 double crochet each until the end. until we reach the desirable length of the shirt. So we are basically repeating row 2 and row 3 over and over again until you reach the length of your shirt. So I'm done with making my rows. I made a total of 103 rows to get my length. The length I made was 25 inches. So 103 rows equivalent to 25 inches. And for the front panel, we are going to be making it in two batches. And since the width is 25 inches, it means we are going to be making half half. So half of 25 inches is 12.5 inches. So with the first panel, we are going to make a chain that will be up to 12.5 inches, and the second part we are going to be making a chain that is going to 12.5 inches, which will now give us our two front panels. So we are going to start by making a slip knot, and then I'm going to continue my chain. For this front part, for the first part, I made a total of 95 chains, which will be equivalent to 12.5 inches. So I'll see you when I'm done with making my 95 chains. I am done with making the 95 chains, and as I said, it measures up to 12.5 inches without stretching. Without stretching it is 12.5 inches, but I believe that if I stretch it, it will be more than. Next, we are going to chain 2, skip 2, and insert your hook on the third stitch and make a double crochet. So for this round, we are going to make a double crochet until we reach the end of the chain. I will see you when I reach the end of my chain. If you have forgotten how to make a double crochet, you yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through the remaining 2. I'll see you at the end of the chain when I'm done with making my double crochet. So I'm done with making the double crochet. Next, we are going to chain 2 just the same way we did in the back panel. Turn your work, make a double crochet on the very first stitch, another double crochet on the second stitch, chain 1, skip 1, make another double crochet, another one, chain 1 and skip 1. So we are going to repeat this pattern until we get to the end of this row. And I'm approaching the end of this row too. I will continue making 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, make another pair of 2 double crochets. I chain 1 and skip 1 until I get to the end. When I get to the end, after making my last double crochet, I'm going to chain 2 and turn my work. Now for this row, I'm going to be making 1 double crochet on each stitch until I reach the end. 1 double crochet per stitch, and for every space I put 1 double crochet inside. So 1 double crochet on every stitch, and this every spaces I put 1 double crochet inside until I reach the end of this row. As we did for the back panel, once I reach the end of this row, I'm going to repeat row 2 and row 3 continuously until I reach my desired length. Since the back panel is 25 inches, it means this one has to also be 25 inches. And already we know that 103 rows make 25 inches. So I'm going to continue repeating this pattern until I make 103 rows. This is the result after making 103 rows. I'm going to repeat the same pattern for the second part. I'm done with my second part as well. Time for joining. I'm going to place the back part and the front part, arrange it well, how I want it to look like. And after that, I am going to start first by marking my armhole. So I made my armhole to be exactly 8 inches. You can make yours longer or smaller. And I marked it on the front side. I measured it again on the back panel and marked it as well. So, and I will repeat the same thing for the second side. After placing my stitch marker on both sides, we are going to start by joining. and I'm not going to join the arm first. I'm going to join from the arm where I marked my armhole down. I'm going to join the other part of the shirt. So for joining, I made use of a half double crochet. First, you insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, chain one, then make a double crochet. I made use a half double crochet to join it till the end. So I basically, and as I was joining, I was hiding my rope, my excess yarn inside. So I will see you when I'm done with joining it. You can make use of a slip stitch actually. You can make use of a single crochet, but I just preferably choose to use a half double crochet, and it was what I wanted and it came out well. So I joined it to the end. I didn't give any spacing, and at the end, I made two half double crochet at the last stitch at the end. You must make sure that the where you are inserting your heel hook on the front part and on the back part are the same, so it doesn't look somehow. And when I reached the end, I made two double crochets, two half double crochet in the last stitch. I chained one and I cut my yarn. Make sure that where you are inserting your hook in the front part is the same place that you are also inserting your hook at the back part. So after doing it for the first side, I'm going to repeat the same process for the second part, where I remove where I place my stitch marker and insert my hook and make half double crochet while hiding my excess yarn till I get to the end of both sides. And this, I'm going to show you the result when I reach the end after doing the two sides. I'm done with making both sides, and this is the outcome. This is what it looks like. The armholes are still open for both sides. So next we are going to proceed with joining the shoulder. I start with any side you choose to start with, and we are going to remove the stitch marker, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, chain one, sorry, the excess yarn over, insert your hook again and make a half double crochet. So for this shoulder, it's the same pattern that you used in joining the side that you use. You have to be careful to make sure that where you are inserting your hook in the front is the same place you are inserting your hook in the back, so that it will be in a straight line, because if not it will appear jumpy. And as you are crocheting, as you are joining, make sure you are hiding your hook inside. So I'm going to meet you at the when I reach the end of the front side. So I'm approaching the end of the first side, that's of one side, since I did two different sides for the front, two different parts for the front. So when I reach the center, that's where the other part meet, I'm going to, after I chain this first part to the end, I'm going to continue the other one from where is the next stitch I ended. I will place it in a straight line so that it doesn't appear jumpy. Continue exactly from where I ended in this first one. This is after I've completed the first part. So this is the stitch I ended in. So I'm going to carry the other part, the other end, since the other side is still with the stitch marker, place it there, yarn over and insert my hook in the very next stitch and continue making a half double crochet until I reach the end. This is the result after joining the shoulder parts both sides. We are going to proceed by making the armhole. We are going to insert my hook, yarn over and pull through, chain one, make half double crochet on each stitch, make two half double crochet on each stitch. For every stitch, I'm going to make two half double crochet until I reach the end of this row. You just continue making two half double crochet continuously until we get to the end, or would I say until we get to the point where we started the rows of half double crochet. and I will see you when I get there. So I am reaching the end. I'm in the last stitch right now. I've made my 2 pairs of half double crochet. I'm going to slip stitch into the very first half double crochet I made, and then I'm going to now chain 3. I will make double crochet, double crochet all round until I get to the end of this row again. And once I'm done with making my double crochet all round, I'm going to slip stitch into the very first double crochet I made, which is what I'm doing now. Slip stitch, chain 4, and begin the mesh rows. For the mesh rows, you know that for this first part we are going to be making 2 clusters of double crochet starting from the very first stitch. Chain 1, skip 1, another 2 cluster of double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 2 cluster, not in different stitches. And then when we get to the end of this row, we slip stitch, chain 4 again, and then we are going to be making double crochet on each stitch. So we are basically repeating the pattern that we did for the back and the front part. I'm done with the arm here. I made a total of 25 rows, which is equivalent to 6 inches. And I repeated the same thing for the second part. So next we are going to be doing the front part. We are going to begin the same way we did for the arm. We are going to be inserting our hook, yarning over, chain 1, then make half double crochet, 2 half double crochet on each stitch until you turn round and reach the other end of the front part. And as you are going, you continue hiding your yarning through. You make 2 double crochet on each stitch continuously until you reach the end of your front part. When you get to the point where your 2 front parts met, you are going to skip the very stitch that they met. That's where you joined the front part. That's this after this one, that's the next stitch. You're going to skip it and insert your hook on the next one and continue making your half double crochet, 2 pairs of half double crochet until you reach the end of this row. I've reached the end of this row of making my half double crochet, 2 pairs of half double crochet. I'm going to chain 2 and turn my work. Now for the next row, we are just going to continue making 1 half double crochet until you reach your desired length. Just continue making 1 half double crochet on every stitch that you made in the previous round. 1 half double crochet. So I made a total of 3 rows of half double crochet before the point where I will mark for my shoulder and my bottom spaces. 3 rows of half double crochet. So I have already marked my shoulder point. I made 7 inches for my shoulder, and then I marked my bottom spaces. So it's very simple. You just continue again with your row of half double crochet until when you get to the point of your stitch marker for the bottom. So for the bottom place, you are just going to skip chain 3. When you get to where the stitch marker is, you chain 3, skip that very stitch that the stitch marker is on, skip that stitch, skip another one, skip 3 stitches from the point where the stitch marker was, and then insert another half double crochet until and continue going until you reach the end of this row. For every bottom space, you chain 3, skip 3 stitches and insert another half double crochet until you reach the end. When you get to the end, you chain 2, turn your work and make half double crochet all through the end, and then you attach your buttons. For the collar, we are going to repeat the same pattern we did for the hand until the desirable length that you want. And then that is all for this video. This is the final look of the shirt. It looks very beautiful. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and comment on what you would like to see me make next.